We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor. He weighed in at 63.5 kilos. He's 178 centimeters tall with a reach of 177. Vasily Loma. Up first, the Tartan Tornado, Josh Taylor, one of the best fighters in the history of the United Kingdom and certainly out of Scotland, the undisputed light welterweight champion of the world. Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the boxing sensation from Scotland.
You can tell both of these fighters are... And there's the bell to start the round. Well done with that counter shot. They miss with the jab. Nice counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Lomachenko in trouble. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like the Undertaker? 3, 4.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter. Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Nice job getting that punch through. Missing with the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
What's the referee thinking right now?
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. How about that time counter shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two fighters are made for one another. That hook just can't find the target. Good counter punch. Another score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Going for the finish.
His legs have gone. You've got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
They somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting. Being dead.
Oh my! That's a game changer.
Does he know he's hurting? Look at him.
Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
They believe that.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This is the kind of fight you expect from 2 world-class elite middleweights. Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. Couldn't land that jab. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Here's a scoring blow. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes.
Oh, what a
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman.
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? You remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be beat.
And now going for the finish.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to feel this thing.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Missed him with that uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Threw the uppercut, but did not score.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This may do it! It's all coming to an end!
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
And that is that. They surrender. This is over. I can't believe it. They are giving up.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym,
I'm Todd Grisham, and all the seats have been sold. And it's the king of Tartan.
This bout is scheduled for 12.
Lots of hype as they will. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Tried to score with a jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? I can't believe it. They are giving up. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that... Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion. Up first, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena. And there's the bell to start the round. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Throws the jab but does not score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. A counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of that sport.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, it's no secret. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut just missed. You can't make a mistake at this level and not expect to be punished for it. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Counter punching. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. They've got the momentum. They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Because they're so big, because they can push, because they've got the weight behind them. They may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to react.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. From this, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That's another scoring shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Missed him with that uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Continues to touch him up. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Missed him with that uppercut. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. It's all offense, all the time. Well, what a massive upset this would be.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
And it appears that wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. What would you... They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. These two are the perfect dance partners.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
We remember, with the lighterweights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
So close with that uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round, what a massive upset this would be.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Todd?
Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. I promise you all. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Continues to touch him up. That punch lands. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. Swing and a miss with that hook. Just misses with that uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here.
He's dazed. Where shall he look? Where should he?
Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that. And there's the bell to start the round.
It's just a scratch.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Do you believe what we are seeing? So close with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That was almost... They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
You'd like to see more jabs. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. I promise you, all three... And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I'm going to try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get some.
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter.
Oh, what a shot. He's stacked.
He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Just missed with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nobody home with that hook. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he is in big... They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here?
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That hook won't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for.
Bambi legs are kicking.
Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like the Undertaker?
Let's talk about Garcia in that last. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice punch. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Good one. So much for defensive abilities.
His legs have gone. He's got to... One, two, three, four.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round. Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Why weren't they...
One, two, three, four, five.
The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a...